amines, actually both amines and amides are what? Nitrogenous in nature. Okay,
Tangay
meron
na
silang
ng gripo
presence
bali
na
na yan.
nitrogen. Okay? So ano pa? Ang amon nyo class ay nangyayari from your ammonia. Na kung saan, the further modification of the ammonia during the production or during the production of your ammonia. Okay? So, just like this one class, ang example, yung phenethylamine na ginagamit ito as a metal extractant, ibig sabihin, no, in a certain compound, na for example, gusto natin extract yung isang metal, or gusto natin kuwanin or i-isolate yung isang metal, we use triphenethylamine. We also have yung 2-ethyl methylate na ginagamit daw no, for metal detergents. Okay? We also have inosebenzidamine na ginagamit no, for cutting fluid, additives, no, and then we also have this structure. Ano to class? Ano to? Ay, ay, hindi. Ito. Ito, sorry class. Yung pang ano, yung pang hindi. Okay, ito. Ano yan?
Ano gagawin dito, be?
Or antin, no? Kasi sa class ng antin, no, ano ang present sa kanya? May present siya
Piso
ng
ka na.
ano tawag sa NH2? Ano tawag sa NH2 class? Sa NH2, di ba nila yun? Amino. Okay, yung tinatawag ko class na amino. Okay? So, medyo tayo confused no with your N2. Ang N2 ang nitro. Okay? So, sige, next. We also have, no, we classify your amines. Ang amines, class na pwede siya mag-classify into three. Number one, pag sinabi natin primary amine class, meron dapat ang formula na meron kang accessory group that is bound to nitrogen, having two or having a presence of two hydrogen atoms. That is your primary amine. Meanwhile, kapag sinabi natin secondary amine class, no, we take a look no, at the pattern, okay, meron accessory group na nakakapit doon sa ating nitrogen. And just no, mindful, no, sa isang side, meron pang isang accessory group. And basically, class, meron lang presence ng isang hydrogen and then another no, accessory group. Okay? And then lastly, kapag tertiary gas, no, ano pa pwede natin ma-assume dito, may presence ka, no, or wala ka ng presence ng hydrogen. No? Puro na lang sila mga R group. Okay? So, for example, just like this one. Equal natin. Just like this one, methylamine. No? Ano kasi ma-observe natin? Ano ma-observe natin class? So basically, ito na lang ang presence na, or basically may isang presence ng ano, ng R group that is directly bound to nitrogen atom. And so, class is A1. This is a primary atom. Okay? About this one, yung nitrogen, meron nakakabit sa kanya na dalawang R group. And so, this is your secondary amine. Okay? So, and then last, di kapag triphenethylamine, o you take a look last, no, closer, doon sa inyo ang structure, divide yung nitrogen atoms, wala na nakakabit sa kanya na hydrogen atoms. No, puro mga R group. And we call that as your tertiary amine. Okay? So, okay, so continue class, no, kapag natin pinapakilala ng mga amines, no, so basically, ang gagawin lang natin is to what? Is to count the number of the atoms. And then, no, kapag nakamuli yung number ng atoms class, so basically, no, you just name the equivalent according to ano pa. For example, no, may presence ng dalawang carbon methane. And then, kapag gagawin yung class, is this an amine, you just omit the letter A, yung pinakadulong letter, ang you want to note in the word amine. That's it. No? Sa amine. Okay. So, gagawin natin dito class, no? We do have your, we do have your propane na in. Okay, nakasama na sa akin natin dito, bakit yun natin propane na in? 3 carbons, propane, may presence na amine. Okay, on its structure. Okay, so, ang class na i-apply natin dito, ano tayo ng amine? O, tingin kayo, saan kayo titingin? Sa nitrogen. O, ilan ang R group na nakakabit sa nitrogen? Sa, correct. And so, this is A1. A primary amine. O, nagigits na class, sundan. ng means. Ilan na nakakabit na R2? Ilan na nakakabit na R2 class? Okay, that is 1. With presence ko tayo ng dalawang hydrogen, and so this is also a primary atom. Okay? So, okay? Sige, next, everyone. We go on now with the physical properties of your amine. Okay? On number 1, no, in terms of boiling point, class, no, same procedure lang din naman ang kanina. Habang tumataas daw, ang number ng carbon, tumataas din ang boiling point. No? But mind you, class, when we compare the boiling point of your amine to other organic chemical gases, such as your alcohols, as well as the acid, lower ang kanilang boiling point. So, bakit class? No? So, kailangan tandaan yung sequence ng polarity na i-discuss natin. Ano pinaka-polar na substance class? That is your water, right? Okay? And then, in terms naman class of the organic chemical classes, ang pinakamalapit ang polarity sa water with water yung carboxylic acid. Ano sunod? We do have your alcohols. Okay? Ano sunod sa alcohols? Class amine. Okay? Ano sunod sa amines? We do have your esters. Okay? And then your amines. Okay? So kailangan nyo sa kabisugin na yung pagkaka-arrange or basically yung level of polarity from water to the organic chemical classes. Okay? So, okay, as a continuum class, we also have yung tinatawag natin hydrogen bonding. Ano sabi natin class? Since may presence ng N2H connectivity sa mga amines, definitely they can or definitely no hydrogen bonding is observed on those organic chemical classes. No, but not syempre on tertiary amine. Bakit? Bakit hindi ko pwede sa tertiary amine? Because mainly it is composed of accessory group or yung tinatawag na R group. Okay, wala ng presence ng hydrogen. Okay? So next, we also have solubility in water. Kung saan ano sabi natin dito, ang mga amines daw, up to 5 carbons, soluble pa sila or excellent ang solubility nila with water. But may class, kaya ng mga aldehyde ketones, kapag lumagpas na ang number ng carbon, no, greater than or equal to 6 carbons, nagmulagamatay na basically pababa ang solubility or visibility nila with your aqueous medium or sa water. Okay? So, class, no? Sige, sagutan natin ito. Consider the following compounds, those shaped has the highest boiling point. Class, to answer this one, you must first know yung sinulat natin na polarity. Okay? Sa polarity yung class na dito. Okay? Meron tayong presence ng anong class. Okay, these two, ito dalawa na ito ay ano, mga amines. How about this two? How about the third ang compound? Ano to class? Ano organic chemical class ito? Yung pangatlo, this is an, correct? This is an alkane, no? A specific type of pure hydrocarbon. Okay? Na kung saan class na may it, no? So, syempre, ang sasagutan ng class natin ito na amines. Okay? Yung mga amines. Okay? So, class, now with this one, number ito, anong problema natin? Yung presence tayo ng branch. Yun ang sabi natin class, kapag may branching, ano nangyayari? Correct. Sabi, bumababa ang boiling point. Plus, no? Meron tayo mga context 2. To answer this question, ano may pinakamataas na boiling point? Ano tayo muli? Ano number? Okay, correct. It will be your number 1. Okay, nasundan. Okay, nasundan. Sige, next. Dito naman. Which do you think is the most soluble in water? Okay, is or are rather soluble in water? Kapag R, ang sinagot natin syempre yung dalawang amines. Ano yung pinaka-soluble? Yung number ano class? Sa tingin nyo, ano number? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Ano class ang sagot? Okay. So basically, that would be your number 2. Bakit ang sabi natin class? Basically, there's a branching. It decreases the boiling point and also it increases the water solubility. Okay? So, you have now the chemical properties of your amines. So these are the chemical reactions na your amine can undergo. Okay? Number one, we do have, no, kapag daw ang amine, nag-react sa bases class of sundan to amine. Meron tayong presence ng amine. Nag-react siya class no, with your water. No? Kapag nag-react na sa water, there will be formation of what? Formation ng isang base. No? Specifically, in the context of your methylammonium hydroxide. Okay? So basically, ano gagawin lang dito? No, yung amine, again, atin ko ay nagkaroon ng hydration reaction doon sa inyong water. Forming now a base. No? So basically, ano gagawin nyo lang dito? Yung methyl, okay? Methylammonium. Okay? And then, nalagay nyo lang siyang class ng inyong hydroxide. No? That would signify na itong compound nito ay isang base. Okay? So, sige, next, everyone, I will also have, paano naman sa class, yung amine, nilagyan daw natin, or in-expose daw natin sa inyong hydrochloric acid or sa isang acid, ano ang nangyari class? So, ganun lang dito ulit, methyl, dito na galing yung methyl, ammonium, no, ammonium with NH3, okay, chloride, no, methyl, ammonium, chloride. That will signify na itong substance ito ay ano, acidic nature. Okay? So, and by that, let's try to answer this ang paano ito class? First, hydration ng amine. Ano mangyayari class? O yung ilamin daw, ano ang ilamin class? So basically, di ba okay, so ito continue yung class, no? Sorry for this third class. So, paano natin susunod yung ilamin? So, CH3, CH2, NH2. Nagkaroon daw ng ano, ng hydration. Ay, this one, sorry guys, no? Yung inyo, ano page yung guys? Ay, thank you. Okay. So basically, yung inyong ethylene daw, CH3, CH2, NH2, nag-undergo pa ng hydration process. Ano mangyari class? O retain ang ano? Retain ang pangalan ng hydrocarbon. Here. Okay, sa susunod, correct. A water class. Correct, exactly. Ethyl ammonium hydroxide. Paano naman kapag meron chloric acid? So, ganun lang din ulit. Yung ethyl ammonium. Correct. Ethyl ammonium chloride. Okay? Okay, so ang session natin dito, ano dyan ang basic, ano dyan ang secret? Ano ang basic dyan? Yung may hydroxide, no? And so, ang inyong acidic ruby, ethyl ammonium chloride. Okay? So, sige, next, everyone, we also have yung mga amides. O, plus, paano natin i-differentiate ang structure natin yung amide sa amine? Kapag sinabi ng amide class, ito daw ay mayroong general formula na R, C, double bond, O, NH2. Okay? May presence na ng carbonyl, may presence na ba ng amino. That is your amide. Okay? So, and so, class, paano ba tayo gumagawa ng amide? So, usually, paano tayo gumagawa ng amide? Usually, we combine your acid with your amine. Okay? Acid plus amine, formation ng amide. Okay? So, okay, next. So, tawag dito class, ang mga amides, no, everyone, it can also be classified into three, no? O, same principle lang din, no? Same principle, no, with your amines, no? So, basically, kapag sa carbon, or basically kapag sa nitrogen, no, isang carbon lang nakakabit, regular amide. Kapag sa carbon means, dalawang accessory group, so syempre, ay sa carbon. Kapag sa nitrogen, no, may presence ng dalawang carbon, secondary, and so last class, kapag sa nitrogen, wala lang presence ng hydrogen, una sila R group, that is your tertiary amide. Okay? So, properties ng amay. So basically, paano ako ulit nagkakaroon no, ng kanyang value ng amay because merong presence pa rin ng inyong NH or NPT. No? Nilagyan lang natin ng ano class, kaya naging amay. Nilagyan lang natin ng card. Okay? So, okay. With regards class sa hydrolysis ng amay, kapag sinabi natin hydrolysis ng unit of class, gumagamit tayo ng water para i-break down yung malaking molecule into simpler compounds. And in this cases class, yung amay daw natin, ano sabi natin kanina, it can be hydrolyzed into what? Into an acid and also into amine. Okay? Pag na-hydrolyze class into amay, yun ang form acid plus amine. Okay? So, and by that, the dash 5 is the end of our second to the last is post-laboratory discussion. O dash 5, classmate naman kayo. Bitanong kayo. Are all concepts clear? Next tayo class, no? Last question.
Kaya sana bawiin na lang. 50. Kamo 0.75. Ano gagawin ko sila na, guys? Scatter yan, basahin. Hindi na, nagtanggal.
After na.